I assume, here. And I moved to a new domain. The old house was, it was pretty great. Probably one of my favorite builds, at least as far as the look and everything. But sadly, it was just very quickly running out of space as I got more advanced machines. And also, Nolly had way too many nice things. So, since I had to build a new place anyway, and he and Moon graciously accepted me into their arms, I decided to move over here to Nolly's base. So, I figured this would be a good place to show it off. Just run through everything. Here we have the Tier 5 Creeper Spawner. This is their farmhouse. This is our work in progress factory, machine room, what have you. Here are the lodging quarters, various houses each of us are living in. I'm getting a little lag, sorry. This is Moon's bee area. They actually currently have an emerald and diamond bee. Oh, this is ridiculous. Right here is a pile of crap. There are Nolly's turtle farms and his. Oh, this is bad. One after I just skipped the overview. I'll try to fix. And then Nolly's UU setup. It's working a little better. Okay, I'll hop down and give a little tour. Although first I just have to show this off because Nolly finally got it together for me. If you remember in the last episode I had, quantum suit and the gravity chest plate. Well, Nolly got the stuff together for the ultimate solar helmet. And I'll probably never have to charge up again. It's pretty ridiculous. I've noticed how quickly, like if I just jump around here, burn up power, always fly around. And it takes a lot longer to even burn through the power. But if I'm not using it, it usually ticks up pretty fast. Yeah. So that's just pretty ridiculous. And it's kind of scary, it's just like in vanilla when you get like your full protection for everything armor, and you're kind of done. So, I don't know. Ready, reached the end game of our armor, and we're pretty much have a surplus of UU matter at the moment. But this is just Moon's hat, or Null and Moon, right there. Yeah, Null and Moon. This is their place. We're slowly cleaning up the area, and these are pretty much just going to be sleeping quarters for everyone. We're going to have all the crafting and everything there, but I'll show that off. This is another farmhouse, and also Quizzy sleeps here. And this is Nolly's computer room. I don't know if he got it fixed, but no. He got a proper script to run the Fibonacci sequence, but it seems to have bugged out. Of course, this is where I sleep. It's my head. It's kind of creepy. And also, Kata sleeps over here. Here's Kata. Or at least, that's his bunk whenever he happens to be over in the area. And we've got my pile of crap. Since I had to move over, this is how I had to move the stuff, was via ender chest. Probably would have been smarter to use a filter, because it would pull out full stacks and everything is quite a mess. Oh, he grabbed a lot of my iron for the walls. But, yeah. We're just trying to pretty much make everything communal with all the materials here, so once we get it all sorted in there, it'll just all be together. So, then, I love these turtle farms for sure. He's just got it set up where you got that. And we wait for them. Go. Maybe he has it set to double. I don't know. But you just do that and they harvest. Deposit everything in there. And the potatoes run through the system and smelt on their own. The seeds stay in here. The bread runs through and is crafted into honeyed slices. Which honestly I might talk to them about, because I don't know what their surplus of honey is, but we can use honey for other more important things, personally. But anyway, this is just a simple UU setup. I bet you we're up to a stack again. Yep. Kind of crazy, but well, I don't know. We're pretty much just trying to run through. Oh wait, we had a couple. Yeah. I don't know. We probably have some sitting out elsewhere, but we're just trying to run through all the extra cobble we have for now, and we'll probably start recycling some other stuff. But it's pretty much, this is what we're doing with all the extra crap that we don't need, and you use. Not a bad thing to have. So, well, yeah, that's that setup. You just got 5 trees, and then it's also running. Well, this MFE or MFSU is also running over here for the recyclers. And I think each tree has one ultimate hybrid, or each one of these trees. Let's see. Oh, he's got 2 on this one. Nice. And then that is a tree of hybrids. Over here, he's just got a simple biomass setup with 12 farm plots that the turtles run through at a clock sequence. Here's barrel pile, just from sorting stuff, all his turtle quarters. That's pretty neat. Yeah, this is his massive hole. Kind of ridiculous. But, yeah, it's pretty cool though. And over here we have the current work in progress, and my first project, once I moved over here, is the factory machine room, what have you. Oh, there he is. I'll just start at, well, just here's the simple overview. Kind of like the color scheme. I was first building it with iron blocks, and then I decided on the construction foam, and then I needed an accent color, and Nolly said orange, so that's what we went with. Looks pretty cool. But I usually never have solid plans for buildings, so this one I pretty much kind of set up the power, and then set up all the machines around it, and just let the whole building kind of evolve around the machine setup. So down here we've just got all the power setups. These are usually running lava, which after we finish the tour of this building, I'm going to show off our power setup and get that a quick fix. But yeah, they're usually running lava. This filter is pumping the cans into that from this inner chest, which is connected to the nether. Then we have 8 of those connecting to the LESU. And these filters, which I think is pretty nifty, once we started using thermal generators aside from geothermals, these give the cans back in the out slot. And it was really cool because, we got the cans back. We didn't have to keep wasting the aluminum, even though it really doesn't have any other use. But we didn't have to keep, taking the time to make all the cans and everything. So I wanted to figure out a way to automatically get the cans out of the machine and back into the system. So these filters, which is part of factorization, is able to extract them from this whole line without pipes or anything, and then it just pipes back into the inner chest. So we have these 4 generators, and then also currently 9 regular advanced solar panels up here, which work pretty well. They're doing their job. And we'll eventually upgrade those ultimate hybrids, but that's all leading into this LESU, which has been just charging constantly all night and all day and everything. But we have 3 pillars that go down to level 5, and then a couple extras. And that currently holds 250 million EU, which is pretty nuts if you ask me. Which I wonder if we hit a cap, since I think it was around 70 or so LASU storage blocks. Yeah, that 250 million seems like too much of a round number, and that just might be the max that it can hold. But from all of that, we just have, of course, transformers running two engines over here for exclusively for this rock crusher, and then each side is mirrored from here because I'm OCD like that, and this is a hole. Dang it! Nice ravine. But yeah, each side is mirrored. These run up to various IC machines, and then these engines run to various Buildcraft and other such, Carpenter and all that. And of course mirrored on the other side. This is a buffer for all the advanced machines off of the medium voltage here. We just have our industrial blast furnace and industrial grinder, and then this bat box acts as a buffer for the implosion compressor. Even though you need a lot more power for it than the bat box, but kind of kept it cleaner because of the way the wire has to run, or at least looking cleaner. And then we also have 6 kind of charge pads for the turtles. Actually, hop on out of here, sleep really quick. Gotten pretty good with that super jump, making it through one block things. And it's also kind of sad, I've gotten so used to the sprint and everything, even hopping into creative mode, it just feels so incredibly slow. So it kind of sucks that I'm getting so comfortable with everything. Oh, hit my head. But, yep, we have our turtles here again. I've just got Dopey and Grumpy sitting here. They're probably like full of power right now. Oop, that's not a word. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I'll probably pack those 2 up and throw it on my other 2. But, yep, this is the area. We got our charger mat here, which is full now. It's pretty cool. I didn't know. That's kind of pointless since I have the ultimate solar. But if you're standing near it, it'll just charge your armor. You don't have to toss it in there. Then we also have Jamal, which is Nolly's mascot. He had the bright idea of turning it into a compass turtle. So if we just ask him which way we're facing, he gets snarky and everything. But I want to know, so. Yeah, it's pretty great. He's got a pretty good sense of humor. And I can just hear Jamal's voice, even though I don't know any Jamal, and just, yeah, it's very person-y. That's not a word, sorry. But yeah, we've got just various machines in here. Got a couple rolling machines for that's alloy, iridium alloy, magma crucible mainly for molten redstone. Pulverizer, induction smelter, mainly for hardened glass. Might run some more. Just carpenter. Currently, I was running it for clay and thermionic fabricator. And again, we have the advanced machines here. Industrial grinder. This is for water cans, and then this is the implosion compressor. This is for the industrial TNT, and then the industrial blast furnace and rock crusher. And this is my ore processing setup. Got hopper. Ooh. Actually, run out here really quick and grab some ore to run. Oop. Gotten so lazy too. Let's see. You don't need to be out of here. There we are. this setup because it gives you very good yield, but the main reason is for the rich slag that is produced when you smelt this. I have an igneous extruder under the floor, pumping cobble, explosion, pumping cobble up into here, which pulverizes into sand, which pumps up to here, which when smelted with ore gives you double output, and then also rich slag into that slot. The rich slag runs over here, which, jeez. Rich slag runs over here, which when smelted with that gives you 3 shiny ingots, which you might see one over here, or 2 maybe. Yep, it gives you 3, and then that just cycles through, pulverizes into dust, and then also runs up here, just to keep the cycle going and giving us extra platinum dust in the process. Essentially 3 platinum dust in the process, which centrifuges into iridium. So that's the whole purpose of that. I'll probably do a quick tutorial on this whole setup because it's pretty compact and works very well. The only maintenance it takes is removing gravel from here, although I probably could throw a void chest right there to let that go. But same setup on this side. It's just mirrored to look pretty. And then of course we got 4 centrifuges here, mainly for iridium, but I was using this to, I was centrifuging dirt to get clay. And then 2 electrolyzers, 2 compressors. And that's really the machines here. Just hop up here really quick. It's absolutely incomplete, but this is going to be the storage area. Have project tables over here, and then use this gap in the wall to hide piping for some sort of sorting system, and then have the chests running along this wall. That's that. Run to the nether quick so I can fix our power system. See what's up with that. Get a potato. Whoa! That is uncool, dude. Do I have it? Yes. That's why I love this nether patch setup. We're gonna have holes in the floor. Stupid. But we got just a simple wrath, crucible, furnace, what have you here, for making dark iron. Actually, I don't know. Just to show it off. Probably gonna set this up a little better because there is usually a pretty good percentage of loss, like there, burned up. The best way I've seen is to just run it with a turtle. And then the power setup, my crescent hammer back. It's just usually these engines freeze up, but otherwise everything seems to be working fine. Just have lava pumping from pretty far away because there was a good sized lava lake underneath here, but we very quickly drained it. And then, yeah, it just fills those up, runs them over here, and then into this, dang it, into this guy to fill everything up. Let's see, I need to set this right before. Oh no, it's my actual energy. No, yes it is. I remember my colors, I'll get that set up later. Line the gap. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, since I have it. It'll look a little better. Instead of tossing dirt in there. Oh, okay, there's power setup running again, even though we have more than we could ever use. Anyway, whatever. And then just finish the tour off. We have their farmhouse. Moon built this all on her own. She had the really smart idea of inside that is a layer of warded stone. This little outcropping kind of area. There's a layer of warded stone, and then the node is inside of that. Because I think the flux is only at high about now, but they had a very angry little node, so it's very smart keeping it contained. Then is the pride and joy of the area, and where all the explosions come from. This is Nolly and Moon's Creeper Farm. It's a auto harvest, tier 5. The turtle sits here and just kills them, collects all the gunpowder, deposits them over there when he's full, and then these guys collect all the experience, and it's amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's really the tour. There's also a remote shut-off for it, and we already have nearly, I would say, 2 full interdimensional barrels of gunpowder, which I don't think that we really need a proper use for it. I don't know what else we could use it. It's like, yeah. Make a house out of TNT if we absolutely felt like it. I have no clue what this does. And dynamite fire charges. Oh, I guess we could do, we could make like the best fireworks show you've ever seen. That would be pretty awesome. Did they add more? Or no, it's any mob head. That's interesting. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can make a pretty amazing fireworks show if we felt like it. That'd be pretty awesome. But, yep, that's it for the area. Next episode, hopefully I'm going to mess around with frames for an elevator up to the storage room, and then for the front door, of course, and also probably the red power sorter for all the chests and everything. So that's really it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm very quickly making myself at home, and I'm loving this area. And also, it's going to be really great because most of the area is meadow, but there's also a great area. There's a great snow area over there. Just take a quick jaunt over. There's a good snow area here, and there's also the desert over there for bees. So there's a good varying in the climates around here, but most of it works well for any bee. So, yep, because that's what I really like to get into. I had the issue with the climate back at my place, so it's another really good reason to move over here. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I hope you're excited for the new developments in the area. But again, this is Suim. See you in another episode.